What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Here again with another one, late night. Make sure you hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notification so that you're able to get all of my content and as well as all of my videos. I thought he didn't have no jumper. I thought he couldn't shoot free throws. I thought he couldn't shoot 3-pointers. Thought he couldn't shoot the mid-range. Thought all you could do was just put a wall up against him in the clutch. I thought he was predictable, right? Better yet, I thought he wasn't capable of taking over a game, right? I thought he couldn't play without Middleton. I thought he wasn't no superstar, right? Uh-huh. Thought he was overrated. I thought he couldn't do it with a healthy KD and a healthy Kyrie. Look, I know it's just a regular season game, but this was a statement game. All right? This was a statement game. The Bucks defeat the Brooklyn Nets 120-119. And I love it. I love the fact that nobody shows up. Nobody shows up when they're wrong. You know who you are. You know who you are. Giannis is putting the league on notice. He went head to head. Okay? There's no excuses. I don't want to hear about, what this guy can and cannot do. He proved everything tonight on the biggest stage. Did he miss a couple of free throws down the stretch? Absolutely. But guess what? He made up for it in the end. Okay? 44-14. Right? 44-14. Holiday had 19-8. Middleton, even though he wasn't in at that point in time, he had 16-9. And Matthew did a solid job as well. Kevin Durant, take my hats off to him, had 26 points, 11 assists. Kyrie Irving, 25 points. And Bruce Brown, a.k.a. Doodle Brown, like Ticket calls him, came through with a monster game, 23 points. Andre Drummond did a solid job on the boards, had 10 rebounds. And Claxton had 11, and Curry had 16, but it wasn't enough. Okay, the bigger story was how the game ended. And it was all about Giannis. All about Giannis. All about him sealing the deal down the stretch. He hit a late three to tie the game and pretty much send the game into overtime. Brought him back. Everybody was bracing themselves. Look, he wanted that moment. He wanted that smoke. And see, that's the growth in Giannis. That's the growth in him. I sat up there, man, and I talked to plenty of people. I've had to hear the bullshit. Oh, yeah, well, he can't shoot no jumpers. He can't do this and he can't do that. All you got to do is pull up a wall. Nah, this dude is growing before your eyes. And he's doing it in impressive fashion. Right? Even with Chris Middleton being ejected on the two flagrant fouls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He was still able to hold it down, regardless of who was on the floor and who wasn't on the floor. He don't make no excuses. Went head to head against that guy. He wanted to smoke. He guarded that guy in Kevin Durant, the guy that everybody said that he was afraid of and all this other stuff just because he complimented his game. It don't have nothing to do with him being a competitor on the court. But y'all don't want to give this man no props. Y'all don't want to give this man any type of his just due. We know it's a regular season game. We know the game's winding down. But look, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to accept the Larry O'Brien that these guys got or not, they are still the defending champs and they must be respected. They are still the team to beat. Look, we know that Miami, they doing their thing and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? We know we was doing our thing for a while, you know what I'm saying? But at the same token, you're still dealing with a monster and a beast and a team that has already been there and a team that already they already got the championship hardware. Let's just be honest about that. Okay? We gotta be honest with ourselves, and we gotta understand that the Bucks and Boston are a force to be reckoned with. Now I know that Boston they took an L as of recent and everything, but still can't go to sleep on them. But very efficient game, man. Very efficient game. 14 to 21. 1 of 4 from 3-pointer, but he hit it when it mattered. Okay, he hit it when it mattered. That's all that mattered. He hit it when it mattered. He hit it when it mattered. You know, I'm tired of people disrespecting this man. I'm tired of people saying, "Okay, I can understand. I can understand if you don't like the man's game or whatever." But come on, man. You can't sit up here and say that this guy is not a superstar. You can't say that this guy has not improved on his game. I mean, you see the work and you see it coming to life. You see him. You see him evolving. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for y'all to step up in here. I'm waiting for y'all to step up in here because a lot of y'all, I just, I just laugh at y'all. I laughed at the fact because y'all don't understand. Look, I go behind the scenes and I truly look at some of these players and what they do and the hard work that they put in. Okay, I go behind the scenes, and this guy is is a tireless hard worker, man, that nobody respects. Once again, Kevin Durant did not take defense challenge. Hey, that was his decision, Lou. That was his decision. But it really didn't matter because he was gonna listen, Kevin Durant, they were going at each other. Okay. They were going at each other. I think in that last in the last possession, uh what's it called? Claxton had got that foul and Kevin Durant had thought he had got the block or whatever. Now he made the right decision. Giannis going to the rack, that was the decision that he needed to make right there. That was an excellent decision. Him going there to draw the foul and him going to the line. Now you used to be in a situation like this, Lou, you would have been like, "Oh Lord, he going to the line." Hey, you can't say that no more because he'll hit him. He'll hit him. He missed the first two. He missed the first two, but then came right back and was able to uh, make up for it. He hit it when it mattered. He hit it when it mattered. But you gotta like the and also you gotta give props to Bobby Portis and you gotta give also props to Drew Holiday too as well. Listen, it's time to recognize that these guys are the champions. It's time to recognize that these guys are the champions. Just like I keep telling people that you need to take Boston seriously, despite them being shorthanded with Robert Williams right now. You got to take you have to take the Bucks serious because they are the champions. Well, I mean, look, that Lou, that's something that Kevin Durant in his portion of his game that he's gonna have to work on. Okay, but listen, he should have stepped up. Giannis was facing him, and he wanted the smoke. He didn't run from the smoke. He wanted all the smoke. Got to be proud of him, you know. And I'm glad he did it because his guys, you know, like a dude lightweight what talking about, oh yeah, he ain't no superstar. He can't hit a jumper to save his life, can't hit no free throws, can't hit no three pointers, can't do this, can't do that. Hey, the more you keep telling him that he can't do something, the more that he does. And the more that he proves you wrong. The more that the Bucks are gonna prove you wrong. And that's what I like about Giannis, man. He not sweating that, man. He is the champion. Keep on not talking about the Phoenixes. Keep on not talking about the Giannis's. They only gonna be in the gym and they only just gonna work. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jacob? Like I said, man, no jumper, right? Not a superstar, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't got no clutch gene, right? Gotta put up a wall, right? Well, hey, it didn't work tonight. Didn't work tonight. And he did it on the road. Look, he did it on the road. He did it. He said, "Hello, Brooklyn." Came up in there and said, "Hello, Brooklyn." What's up, True Viking? I see you in the building. In my eye, Kyrie Irving was the was the one with the hot hand tonight. Yeah, I mean they had the hot hand, but again, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So now y'all got all your chips now, right? Brooklyn got all their chips. This is my last point. I'm gonna put the icing on the cake, and I'll be back in a little bit. You got all that. You listen. You got all your chips now. There's no excuses now. Okay. So now you facing up now. Look, I know this ain't the playoffs, but once the playoffs come, I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, well, they were shorthanded. No, 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 no. You think Giannis has not been soaking that in like a sponge? Give him his respect, man. But watch, it ain't over yet. Still got a little bit to go. Then we got the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Then Then the real deal comes. But look, he's letting you know right now that look, look, I could step out and hit the jumper. I could step out and hit the mid range. You can't just sit up there and build no wall and all this other stuff like you used to two years ago and all this other stuff. No, I'm more skilled. I'm more crafty. Go ahead, put me on the line. I can be efficient at the line and knock them both down and seal the deal on top of that. And on top of that, I could play both ends of the floor. That's why he's making his case for defensive player of the year, even though I don't agree with it. I got Mikal Bridges, but he's making his play. He's making his case for the defensive player of the year. He guarded KD. What more do you want? The nerve of these people telling me that he ain't no superstar. I'm not gonna have that argument. I'm at the point now where I'm willing to block a motherfucker for saying that shit because you know that ain't facts. This man is the best player in the league, bar none, hands down. Okay, is he as skilled as KD? Nah, but he getting there. He hit the jumper when it mattered. Put some spect on his name. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he just got to prove some more. We know it was just one game, but if it was James Harden, you know what I'm saying? If it was LeBron James, or if it was somebody that they always talk about, you know what I'm saying, the media and all this other stuff, oh, they be praising them, not doing a goddamn thing when it really matters. Giannis do it, and he got the clutch gene. That's why he got the hardware, and that's why he got some hardware that some of these other Hall of Famers don't even have. Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. I'll get at you later.